All right, Shalom. I want to start off, man, as always, by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Racha HaKodash. That runs unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love to the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to read the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 9 to verse 15. All right. And this passage here, pretty much, this small passage here, is pretty much concerning being diligent and having hope. All right. Having faith, pretty much unto the end. All right. And as you brothers and sisters should know, man, we are in the last days of the last days. The finish line is right there. Okay. And seeing that you know this, you as a believer of the Lord should be putting your all into this thing, man. Okay? This is no time to be slacking. This is no time to be doubting. The Most High God, Yahweh, has showed us what we need to see. If you say that He hasn't showed us, you are damn lie. The Most High God is showing us what we need to see to believe. Case in point, this current BRICS summit. All right? What does that mean? That means that World War III gonna happen. That's what that means. These nations gathering together to oppose the West. All right? They're trying to go outside of the US dollar. Now, how do you think Babylon feel about that? Okay? How do you think America feel about these nations gathering together to oppose their interests? They ain't with that. Okay? And you better bet your bottom dollar Babylon gonna respond. Simply because these devils are very proud, man. And they feel like you shouldn't oppose them or test them out, right? Like you shouldn't go against them. That's how Esau feel. Okay? So in this new system to come, man, these nations gonna battle it out, bro. That what prophecy tell us. Okay? It's clear as day that these nations don't like each other. It's clear as day that Armageddon is going to happen. If you can't see that and understand that, man, I really don't know what to tell you. Like, what more does the Most High God has to show us for us to believe and commit to Him? Like, the Lord is showing us everything that we need to see. Okay? We're seeing World War III. We're seeing the MOTB. We're seeing the downfall of Babylon the Great, morally, spiritually, physically, right before our eyes. It's Israelites waking up all around the world. I mean, it is so much that's happening, bro. Like, if you are in denial at this point in the game, dog, go pray. That's my advice. Go pray to the Lord to see what the hell going on with you. But you shouldn't be doubting the Lord, okay? You shouldn't be a damn sluggard, right? You shouldn't be that, man. None of us. These are serious times, bro. Election day coming up, right? Who knows how they're going to turn out? Who knows how these people are going to respond, all right? And these Edomites, these so-called conservative Edomites, they're pretty much pushing heavy for civil war if Donald Trump doesn't win. I pray like hell that it happen. I pray in the name of Yahushai Hamashiach that it happen. I want to see Esau tear this whole down. Okay. I would be elated because I ain't got to go to work no more. Okay. Esau started rioting. attacking stuff, you know, attacking people. Hey, let them have them, man. Do it, Esau. Matter of fact, at our meeting yesterday morning, after the meeting, you know, our supervisor, okay, who was a redneck, conroe, backwood, blue-eyed Edomite devil, okay, he was like, make sure you exercise your right to vote, because he was saying it in a way that, you know, Trump, because that, bro, my job, them Edomites are heavy Trump supporters, okay? They are heavy Trump supporters. And the thought of Kamala Harris getting in office really bothers them, okay? So I pray that Kamala get in office. I pray she do, just to see what Esau is going to do, man. But if Trump get in there, I'll also be happy, because Donald Trump talking about going to war with Iran. He's talking about actually bombing Iranian oil plants and other sites in Iran, all right? If that happens, you better bet your bottom dollar World War III gonna pop off on another scale, that is, because it's already happening. It's gonna go to another level, because Russia is back in Iran. If you didn't know, okay, Russia has personnel in Iran that's operating the S-400 missile defense system, man. And plus, Iran has joined the BRICS nation so that they can have political ties, economic ties, scientific ties, and so on and so forth, especially militarily, right? So this is some interesting stuff that's happening, bro, okay? Brothers should be paying attention to their BRICS situation, man. BRICS talking about bringing in a new financial system amongst themselves, which will be digital, okay? What a coincidence, right? So saying all these things, man, brother, look, bro, lock in. Lock in, man. Do what you got to do to lock in, because this road going to get very bumpy, all right? But we need it to happen, okay? So hopping in here to Hebrews 6, starting at verse 9, it says, but beloved, we are persuaded better things of you and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak. So the Lord, all right, wants better things from us, okay? You can't be confident in a plain way, as it says in the book of Sirach. The Lord wants us to get better overall, man. That's in His truth. That's in your personal life. You got to get it together, man. You got to have that balance, okay? It says, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward His name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. So the Most High is not going to forget the work that we're putting in His name, in His Son's name, okay? There is a great reward for teaching His word, bro. A reward that our minds can't even conceive. Now, granted, we can read in the promises about the things to come, man. But to actually get a chance to experience that, we'll know what it's like. Because we have been in captivity for so long. We've been down for so long. Oppressed, just stumped out as a people, man. So the thought of being truly free, the thought of owning resources, owning slaves, having, a big family, multiple wives, no arguments amongst your women, children in order, all right, a clean earth, the commandments of the Most High. right? Being pushed around the world, being kept around the world, all right? Spiritual power, okay, the ability to do things that these bodies can't do. That's what the Lord gonna give us, man. And we don't even know what that's like, okay? But it's going to happen, okay? Verse 11 says, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. So we are commanded to show the same diligence, bro. Now, granted, every brother has different gifts, okay? This is understood. But guess what? You still got to push, bro. Ain't no excuses, bro. Ain't no excuses. You got to push, bro. And do the best that you can, all right? Do the best that you can, man. And the Lord is watching that, bro. Like, he's watching what we're doing. He knows if you can do more or not. He knows it. So you can't fool the Most High, man. We're commanded to show the same diligence, bro. The same diligence. You got to give it your all, right? You got to. It says, verse 12, that ye be not slothful, right? But followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. So we are commanded not to be slothful, man. To be lazy. To be a foot dragger, man. Having your hands in your pockets, right? Not on fire for this thing. You got to be on fire for this thing, bro. You got to, okay? That's the only how you going to make it. If you're not on fire for this thing, it's hey, look, you playing a dangerous game. You have to be on fire for the Lord, man. You got to be. This has to be at the forefront of your life, man. Okay, what you're doing. Everything, okay? You should always be looking forward to doing the work of the Lord, all right, or doing something concerning this truth, man. But especially preaching, okay? Especially preaching, man. That's something that Paul harped on. If you go here real quick to 1 Corinthians, right? 1 Corinthians chapter 14, starting at verse 1, it says, follow after charity, right? Which is the greatest of faith and hope, right? Paul said that in the 13th chapter, right? He says, follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy. You need to be preaching. Charity is beautiful, okay? Spiritual gifts are beautiful. But Paul said, look, y'all need to be preaching the gospel, man. It says, for he that speaketh in an unknown tongue, speaketh not unto men, but unto the Most High, for no man understandeth him, howbeit in the spirit he speaketh mysteries. But he that prophesied speaketh unto men to edification and exhortation and comfort. And this is what the church needs, man. The church needs to be exhorted, right? It needs to be edified and comforted, man. And that comes through preaching. Also, Paul said what? Faith coming by hearing, and hearing the word of the Most High. So you got to be doing the work, man. You got to be doing the work, bro. Ain't no excuses, bro. If you find yourself having to squeeze out a lesson out, go pray to the Most High, man. Because that ain't a good sign. It's not a good sign, Doc. Just rushing and doing a lesson, and then just going back to your regular Babylonian life. No. Come on, man. The Most High want better things of us, okay? If you find yourself squeezing out a lesson, half-assed and doing the work, man, that's a sign that you need to go pray, Doc. Go pray to the Lord, man, and ask him to give you that fire back, man. So back in Hebrews 6 and verse 12, it says that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. So we should follow the men who are grinding in this thing, bro. And that's the apostles and elders. That's who I follow, all right? Their works, their teachings, man. The example that they show, I try to follow that. And they're constantly doing the work daily, okay? I mean, every day. Every day you're going to hear from the apostles, man. And that's how it should be, you know? Setting an example, man. It says, verse 13, for when the Most High made promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself, saying, surely, blessing I will bless thee, and multiplying I will multiply thee. And so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise. So just as Abraham patiently endured, we have to patiently endure, okay? And after that, we will obtain the promise. Simple and plain, man, all right? You got to be diligent. You got to have faith. You got to preach the gospel. You got to endure, all right? And other things, okay? But I'm just highlighting what's being said here in this passage, man, okay? So Lord, wouldn't do was edifying. I'll praise Yahweh by Hashem Al Shai, by Hashem Chakadash. Shalom.